accidental entrepreneur, and now the CEO and founder of DBL, which is a women's empowerment jewelry brand. And I am truly changing women's lives one piece at a time. These pieces are definitely more than just an accessory. When you put it on, you not only will look good, you will feel damn good from the inside out. Each piece is double-sided with a meaningful mantra, message, word to inspire, or a bright, beautiful, colorful, symbolic symbol. And let me tell you, when you put this on, it will remind you of who you are, and it'll be like having your own little cheerleader with you 24/7. How badass is that? However, though, my journey to get here has been far from easy. For years, I battled crippling fear, self-sabotaging, negative thoughts, body dysmorphia, eating disorders, and postpartum depression to top it all off. I literally found myself in this downward spiral of this darkness that I was completely trapped in, and it had dimmed my spark and my zest for life that I truly once had. And I felt like I couldn't even recognize this girl and who she truly had become. But in these darkest moments, I promise you, I discovered something extremely powerful. These stepping stones, these setbacks were actually stepping stones in the direction that I was meant to go and led me to where I am today. That this realization that these thoughts we speak, these thoughts we think, and these words we speak truly freaking matter. They truly matter, right? We are in control of this inner narrative. So I began taking my journal every morning, every single morning. I would get up day after day after day for months and months and months, and I would write with these bright, beautiful, colorful Sharpies, and I would get my journal out and I would write these words of hope and encouragement and love. And in the moment, I had no idea what these really meant. They weren't resonating with me, but I knew they were a lot better than what I was thinking up here. So I'd write them out. You got this in you. Brave girl, promise me you will not shrink to make others comfortable. Keep going. You got this. And I would write these out over and over. And these words, they truly became my lifeline. They became my freaking lifeline. I started embracing them and embodying them. And the more I wrote them and the more I was saying them and reading them, I started freaking believing them. I started showing up as them. And I realized out of this darkness, I started to discover and see my light and my zest and my spark for life reappear. These words were transforming how I truly was showing up each day. This realization then sparked a full-on movement where I began stamping these words on jewelry pieces, on necklaces, and bracelets and wearable pieces of jewelry for women to feel these words of encouragement where they could put them on every single day and feel that sense of self-worth and resilience and power. And what started as a healing journey for me turned into be so much more. Women all over were loving this. We're absolutely loving this. My healing journey had turned into this viral sensation multiple times. This was proof. This is freaking proof that women all over are craving this type of empowerment, this uplifting, and this inner knowing and spark that we are made for so much more, that we are a gift to this freaking world, right? That we have it within us to change that inner narrative and step boldly forward in the direction of our dreams, just like I had, right? Where are this darkness? I was constantly searching for the light, and within that light, I found my purpose. And I'll tell you, over the years of 11 years of doing this, my business has evolved, and I myself has evolved, and now we have our product beautifully crafted into 14 karat gold pieces that really take this high-end luxury, but also combine it with so much heartfelt purpose. These two, when they come together, is just, It's absolutely incredible. When you put them on, you will feel the love, the electric love and the light and the energy, right? With all of the pieces having words on them like, you got it in you. Keep going, sunshine. Remember who the fuck you are. Don't let the hard days win, right? Woman up. Yes, I can. Go all in. These pieces, DBL is designed to remind women that we can show up for ourselves every single day. We have that choice. We have it within us. We have that courage. We have that strength and that resilience to change our inner narrative, to silence that inner critic and change it for the better, to step boldly. And you know what? It's not just jewelry. This is truly transformation happening. I've seen it in myself. I've seen it in hundreds of other women, right? Where we can silence that inner critic and step boldly into our vibrant life, our vibrant electric love that we're meant to share with this world. And I truly believe with the right support and the right connections, that if I keep putting my light and love out into the world, we can turn this into a global movement. When women put these pieces on, it's connecting us to something bigger than ourselves. It's connecting us as a whole, because I truly believe that we rise by lifting others. We rise by lifting others. And I want no woman left behind in this journey, right? That I truly believe when I get up every morning, I step into my power, my vibrant, beautiful energy, because I know women all over are waiting for my love, my light, and my beautiful words of encouragement. Because if I can do it, I know others can do it for themselves too. So I ask you, who is ready? Who is willing to join this crazy journey with me of channeling this love and energy and silencing this inner critic once and for all, and choosing kinder, more loving, uplifting thoughts and words, right? Because we truly have that power within us. So what we do next, we get up every day and we look ourselves in the mirror and we say, I am worthy, I am loved, I am enough. And we give ourselves that love. We fill our own cup up. We keep those promises to ourselves that we said we were going to do. We show up every single day, even through the struggles, even through the setbacks, because those truly are gifts and tests brought to us to help us transform ourselves into what we are truly here and made to be. So I challenge you tomorrow when you get up, when you rest your head on your pillow tonight, give yourself a huge hug and just, you know what? You made it through another day. You are basically a rock star in getting through the shit, right? You've made it through 100% of everything that you've been through today. You can get through what's coming next. Trust yourself, believe in yourself. That is what DBL stands for. Dream big, believe in yourself, and live outrageously grateful. I tell you, there is nothing better than a woman that believes in herself and shows up with confidence every single day in the direction of her dreams, inspiring other women to rise with her. I had this beautiful, absolutely beautiful vision the other day. Thank you, Gabby Bernstein, for putting me in the right state. I was literally doing a meditation through her, and I seen myself climbing this mountain. I was climbing and hiking to the top. It was absolutely freaking beautiful. And when I got to the top of this mountain, there was no stress. There was no worry. I was just hiking. I was enjoying the time. And when I got to the top, I realized, I took a breath and I turned around. And not a word of a lie, there was hundreds of thousands of women behind me down this mountain, down this path. And I thought, oh my God, this is incredible. I was the light leader. I was leading the way for these other women. I was confident enough to show up for myself and take those steps, and other women were following me. And I turned around to the woman behind me and I grabbed her hand and I pulled her to the top of this mountain with me and I hugged her. And I told her how proud of her I was. How freaking proud of her I was. Oh, and then she comes up and we together, we just kept lifting all these women to the top of the mountain with us. And it was so beautiful up there. And it was never ending. We were just everybody to the top. It was so incredible. We were all so proud. And it's this beautiful realization that we rise by lifting others. There was room for everybody at the top because we are truly above and beneath no one. We are all equal. We all have our own unique spark and gift and light and magic and vibrancy to offer to this world. If we can only silence that inner critic and step boldly into that power, girlfriend, believe in yourself. Dream so big. Since I was a kid, 5, 6 years old, I've known to follow my dreams. My mom gave me that sign years ago. I've known since I was 5 or 6 years old that I was going to change the world. I didn't know what that meant, but I listened to that inner knowing, that calling always. This has been a lifetime in the making, but belief, that was the missing ingredient of this whole puzzle, was the belief. The belief in myself, right? This unwavering belief and confidence and courage, right? That you can step boldly into your power. Doesn't matter what anybody else there thinks. Put on your superhero cape, your jewelry, your armor, and let's go, right? Believe in yourself. And you know what? That's when you transform into the live. The live is where you're living this life that you created, a life full of gratitude, that you can be so grateful that you stepped through all of those hard times to get to where you are today, right? And I truly believe that gratitude is the holy grail of happiness. That if you can be grateful for the shit and the successes, that is the true beauty in life, right? To be grateful for everything, for it all teaches you something. There's a learning lesson. There is a message in the mess always, if we are just willing to look for it, to accept it, to love it as it is, and move forward instead of staying stuck. I kept telling myself, my comfort zone is killing me. It's killing me. I can't stay here, right? Even though it's sometimes uncomfortable, and sometimes your comfort zone is uncomfortable, and then you stretch yourself and you get outside of it. And then you know it gets really uncomfortable. And then it gets really icky and ucky and uncertain. But on that other side of uncertainty and fear and discomfort is amazing. It's something so freaking amazing. But you know what it is? Sometimes we just don't go far enough for it to not suck, right? Sometimes we get out of that comfort zone and then we just go right back in. We just go right back in because it's uncomfortable. We go back to where it's comfortable and easy and predictable. But on the outside of that, where it's discomfort and you don't know what's gonna happen, and you get on the other side of that, that's where life is worth living. That's where the magic freaking happens, right? So I challenge you all to dream big, believe in yourselves, and live outrageously grateful just like I have. And I cannot wait to see all of you beautiful women at the top of that mountain with me, because we rise by lifting others, and I want to see you freaking win. Okay? Woo! I love you guys. Have a kick-ass. It's Friday. It's Valentine's Day. Let's have a little dance party for that first of all, okay? And this is what I'm going to leave you with last. I read this earlier and I want you to never forget this. Never forget this. Brave girl, promise me you will never shrink to make others comfortable. Do not dim that light, that spark, and that shine. I freaking love you.